That's how I do with my grandkids when I play with them. Rawr, I'm Joe Cocker. Rawr.
Hello, welcome to Alphabet Suite, podcast for the Prince Songbook. There are hundreds of songs to choose from. You have chosen.
Okay, we are back again with another podcast of Alphabet Suite. See how I switch that around? Podcast. So
Is
not
that so you don't
Alphabet
have to pay
Suite.
royalties to producer Aaron for
Yeah.
coming up?
Yeah. Hey, it's my way of getting around things. So
Okay.
you can't tell
Rock
them.
on.
Yeah. So, I'm Tim.
I'm Pat.
I'm producer Aaron.
And you still owe money. You see, he's got that. He's got that look in his eyes. You ain't getting out of this that easy.
I never know when I look at him. What's in your mind? What's going on, dude? Why is you looking at me like this?
You probably don't want to know what's going on in his mind.
Are you pissed at me? I mean, are you thinking I'm dumb? But I just never know. I don't know.
Just enjoy the mystery.
There we go. It's like the mystery of listening to what the.
And do
I
yoga.
mean, go back to that, huh?
And do yoga.
Do yoga.
Yoga.
Yo, where's our camera? Right there. Hey, we're supposed to be looking at that camera too. Remember?
You know, but you should be talking closer to the mic instead of off to the side.
I don't know how it got there.
Well, why don't you?
Did you hit my mic? Why is you doing
Why not
that?
hit you?
I don't want to do that.
Well, because you need
Well, I
to be
need
talking
everything
more.
here.
No, you don't. You just need to talk to this. Don't talk.
Well, that's because I'm trying
It's
to
not
look
like
at the.
you.
You know what?
You got to talk
We
into
are-
your ear. You know, you want to
Eh,
talk straight.
What's
into
that? Okay. Don't the newscasters do that? They'd be,
That's because they're trying to drown out the other newscaster. Either that or they're still hungover. Oh. So we're gonna do another podcast. You introduced us. Now, what song are we going to be talking about?
I had to turn the page. Oh, it does say joint.
Yeah, 6/8. It's not even a full joint.
6/8 of a joint.
It's 6/8 joint.
So not 6/8 of a joint.
It doesn't.
So we can't
does
like
say
smoke
of a
it?
joint. It says
No,
6/8
I just,
joint.
like-
Wouldn't that be 3/4? Shouldn't. Lowest common denominator. You want to reduce it down, right?
There you go.
So Prince calls it 6/8 joint. We're gonna call it 3/4 joint.
Hey, you know what?
So it's not quite a full joint.
I can relate more to the 3/4. It makes me feel like it's more.
6/8 feels less.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right. Like, if
But
I'm
you got
speaking of
6 of
joints,
them.
if I'm speaking of joints, man, I don't know.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah,
we're gonna have.
don't make me ramble no more, dude. Really?
Really. Have you ever heard the song?
Yeah. When I was in Paris,
When you were in Paris,
yeah,
they played it all the time there, didn't they?
I met the Queen there. Is that the right?
The Queen of Paris.
Wait a minute,
The Queen of what? Or you saw Queen? with-
dude.
What?
No,
what,
not Queen.
Where are you going with this, man?
I'm talking about.
You should have finished the whole joint.
Aretha Franklin, man. Ain't she the Queen of Soul, right?
Riri? I don't know.
Why are you looking at me?
Cause you're the knowledge.
You're the end all be all of soul, apparently. So where are you going with this?
Anywho, no, I don't know this song.
I've never heard this song because I don't have this song.
Exactly. However,
However,
yeah,
that's all.
it was.
Anyway, what?
That's the end of this one. Who is these people? Who's John Blackwell?
Well,
I'm
because-
sorry.
So he was gonna start a band called the NPGQ, which was New Power Generation Quartet. That's what the Q stands for.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Well, this is why I'm telling you.
Well, then tell me. Don't look at me.
Okay, so he was gonna start a band called the NPGQ.
Hey, you gotta speak. Hey, you gotta speak into the mic, dude. They can't hear you. Okay, so quartet.
Quartet.
Really?
Yeah.
That means 4.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So it would make more
Right.
sense to call it 3/4, right? Instead of 6/8.
I don't know, man. I smoked all that stuff. I don't care anymore. Go ahead.
So yeah, those were the people: John Blackwell, Marcus Anderson, Andre Gauche, and Xavier Taplin.
That's Andrew.
Was it?
There's a W there.
Oh, there is a W there. Andrew Gauche. Gauche?
Where you at? Oh, up there.
Gauche.
Could be Gucci.
Gucci?
Gucci.
Gucci. So they're going to be this quartet. And then, like many other things, Prince just said, nah, screw you. I'm out. We're done. Before anything got done. So,
Wow. But
so it's unreleased.
was it Prince that said screw this crap? Because I mean, by the looks of it,
Well, John Blackwell left to go on tour with D'Angelo.
why? I'm sorry. That was a good choice.
Okay, let's be for real. And again, I know you think Prince is like, and everyone else is.
No.
But-
No.
Let's look at his track record when it comes to projects. I mean, we can go all the way back to the beginning of Prince when he first started back in the early days, late 70s, early 80s, and he formed a band called the Rebels. You ever hear anything about them?
Yeah, well, I thought that was like Joan Jett and.
That was the Runaways.
Oh, that's the wrong group. No.
I mean, you start looking at Prince projects, and he has a huge track record of just abandoning things.
Correct. What's that got to do with D'Angelo?
Because I would rather, if I was John Blackwell, I'd rather go get paid on tour with D'Angelo than to do all this stuff, because Prince also has a very bad track record of not paying anybody.
Okay, but here's the thing. If
And my kids got to eat.
If,
Got 5 baby mamas.
Five baby mamas, 5 women.
but if Prince saw interest in somebody and wanted to do something with these people, then you must have got something special. Get your
Yep.
butt out there and do it on your own. You ain't got to go get paid from D'Angelo. Because, I mean,
Okay, how well do you know John Blackwell?
I don't know who he is. That's
There
why I
you
asked
go.
Who is he?
Exactly, and no one else knew who he was either. You could go down the list.
D'Angelo knew who he was.
Yep, and he wanted him out there to
And
play
Prince
drums with
did,
him.
and so he's known by some. And this Gucci guy,
And where's Andrew Gucci now?
ain't he like doing?
He probably
clothes or
stuck around
something?
thinking something was going to happen with this MPGQ.
Think he's still waiting?
He's still waiting. You know what I mean?
That's gonna be the guy to come for us, man. That Gucci guy.
No, I think Tony's probably on his way now.
Well,
Let's be honest. He's probably hunting you down.
oh, dude, he's got
So
6/8 of a joint left, so he's good.
now he's going to use that other 2/8 to stick it up your rear.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, let me come over here. So yeah, nothing
So, yeah,
to know about.
I don't know, man. It's apparently there's a live version.
Really,
That's what it says.
is that all that's there?
It's a live recording, period. That's it.
No
That's-
Prince input.
Well, because he came in later and added his guitar to it.
Oh, so it's not like
So
he-
there's a version that has the 4 of them. Quartet, remember? 4.
4.
And then Prince took it and added his guitar, which now then makes it a lie because you're now quintet. Because that's 5. I don't know. I've never heard the song. Don't know much about it other than it was going to be for the MPGQ. But it never happened.
But there are
But
these
there-
live recordings out somewhere.
I'm sure they're sitting in
So it's
a
not.
climate controlled vault in California with all the other Prince material, you know. And here's the thing I'm wondering about. So he was infamous for not paying people, or if he did pay people, he'd be like, "Here's $250 and I don't owe you anything ever again." So if I release this song that you either helped write or sang on or played on, and I make money off of it, it's all mine because I done paid you once and that was that. If they go into the vault and start releasing this stuff like this, let's say they find all the stuff that he recorded with NPGQ, do they then have to go and track down Gucci and Blackwell and all the people that were there to pay them royalties for it? Because I do not recall anyone ever saying, when I listened to all interviews and read interviews, no one ever said, yeah, I signed a contract with Prince that said this, this, and this. It was always the same. Prince would say, yeah, just come out here and let's do this. And don't worry about the money. I'll take care of you. For instance, Kevin Smith did this huge doc. He spent 3 days or something like that with Prince and shot hours upon hours of footage. Never got paid. There was never, he just said, come do this. And you know, he didn't care about, which is so ironic considering he was all about artist rights and you should own your own stuff and this,
Right.
that, and the other. But he did not do that with a lot of the people that he worked with, from everything I've read and watched and listened to.
Which is really weird, just because outside of dealing with music, it's like totally different. So many articles, so many people I've listened to, so many people, you know, I've read stuff, and he's done so much for people.
Right.
You know, he's bought, you know, roofs for
Yeah,
people when
he's
the
roofed
tornado
people, yeah.
ripped through or whatever.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah. But
He's
you
like
get into the music
different.
aspect of it. And,
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think what he possibly discussed with these people or felt about these situations is completely irrelevant now. Because the estate could do, in my opinion, the right thing. And if they do release these projects that he worked with other people on,
They could
to give them their
get
piece.
their royalties. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what Prince did or did not do going forward. Make it right.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're going to release something to make money
With
off
the
of it,
with the new releases or the re-releases or anything,
whatever.
yeah, give everybody their
Their
cut.
piece of the pie.
Yep.
I agree 100%.
Especially Bria, she's pretty.
Bria. Bria gets a cut. Bria gets 2 cuts
Yes, it does.
with her long face. But not Dale.
No.
Dale Bozio. She can't have anything.
No.
Because she was the second thought.
She was a second thought. Just a second thought. Bria apparently was the first thought.
There you go.
All right, so 6/8 joint. Never heard it. Don't know what it is. If you got it, shoot it to us. We'd love to hear it.
What's that email?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
what
something
is
we
that?
haven't.
We have not said our email in a while. What is our email? It is Alpha Suite Podcast, not Alphabet Suite. Alpha Suite Podcast, because Google sucks. Alpha Suite Podcast.
Careful with that. Google owns the platforms we're on.
The Google does own the platforms we're on. That doesn't make them any less corporate.
No.
So this will probably get tagged now because of Google.
Well, you already
But-
got us going to be. What is it?
What?
No sound? Something?
I get muted because
Muted, thank you.
The
Oh, we'll
Yeah.
see.
song was in the other one.
Hey, we're already using snippets of the song at the beginning, right?
But that's okay.
Is it
It's
though?
legal.
We only used a few seconds of that one, and
There
you
we
can
go.
barely hear it in the background.
Yeah.
And in all honesty, is the Kinsey Report going to come after us?
No, but their label will.
I don't even know if they have a label. They might have been self-produced, self-released. I don't know.
Okay.
And where else can they find you?
They can find us sitting right here in these chairs on the YouTube.
There we go.
They can find us on all other platforms podcasting, and they can find us at Alphabet Suite Podcast on Facebook. And if I remember right, somebody just started a Twitter page.
Well, yes, I did.
So you want to see us on Twitter? You can look up Alphabet Suite Podcast on Twitter too. How cool is that?
we gotta fix that.
Oh, because it's attached to your email.
Yeah.
It won't be by the time this comes out.
Well, then why do we have that in there?
Because we want, do you not want them to
No,
follow
I'm
you
saying,
on
why did
Twitter?
I just say that then? Because by the time that
So
thing jumped
Alphabet,
at me, bro.
Alphabet Sweet Podcast, Twitter.
Yeah. There we go.
We're like moving up in the world. We're getting like really super duper fancy and modern. We now have Twitter, we have Facebook, and all our podcasting platforms.
We were followed by a person that's followed by 150 some thousand people. I think that's awesome.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
No
And they-
shot.
Huh?
No shot.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
His name is Princess.
Princess.
Oh, so it's a
And
fan
they're-
account.
It's their
It's a what?
It's a fan account.
Yeah, it's another
Yeah.
fan account, but he's followed by the official Prince pages.
yeah. The states, everything.
Princess State
Oh,
and
snap.
yeah. So
I'm excited.
So now Tony's really coming for you.
Fudge.
Fudge.
I'll tell you.
I got you, man. I got your number.
I'm
Okay.
coming out of the booth.
Why don't you like Adam Sandler?
I do like Adam Sandler.
I thought you said you didn't care much for him as a.
No, I like Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
I
it
don't
Joe
like
Pesci?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey's the one that I didn't really like.
Oh,
So
that's
you-
where you're wrong.
No, his comedy is not that good. However, there are like two Jim Carrey movies that I just could watch over and over again. The first one is Liar Liar. That one gets me every time. And the second one is what's that one where he was trapped in a dome? It was not a comedy, it was a serious one. He spent his whole life in this dome and it was put out on TV. It's not Ed TV. It's anyway, I don't remember now.
Let me check myself.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
yeah. So those two Jim
Was
Carrey,
it?
those two I like.
Start with
You
the
didn't
T.
like The Mask?
No, I was not a fan of The Mask.
Yeah, I didn't care for that one either.
No, smoking.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
No, I'm just not a fan. His
Didn't it start with a
comedy's
T?
all the same. Did it? Yeah, Truman. The Truman Show.
There you go.
So the Truman Show and Liar Liar are the two Jim Carrey. It's kind of like he's like a Tom Cruise too. I'm not a fan of Tom Cruise at all, but there are a few Tom Cruise movies that I just think are amazing. So, but Adam Sandler I like. Adam Sandler's pretty good.
I love Adam Sandler.
I'm not like head over heels for all his movies,
I like everything.
but I do like.
Pixels or whatever it's called is really good.
That was
I
good.
have yet to see that one.
It's really good.
Is it?
I like.
We are way off topic. We made an unreleased song episode
Oh,
go beyond 20 minutes.
Okay, well,
Yeah, we're
then
done.
we should be done.
he's done.
So 6/8 joint was like
He said that's so
20
funny.
minutes.
6-8 joint.
6/8 joint. So we out. Peace.
Peace.
You're breaking my heart.
What's he
Not
doing?
liking Jim Carrey.
No, his comedy is
That's
all
my
the
childhood,
same.
man.
But his comedy's all the same. I was first introduced to Jim Carrey in I don't know if it was his first movie, but it's called Once Bitten. That one I could tolerate, but it was one of if it wasn't his first, it was like one of his first 2 or 3. And that movie was okay, but he was more acting. He's just over the top, everything he does, it's always way over the top, and I don't like that.
Yeah. I like the penguin one.
The penguin one.
Yeah. Was it called? He got from his dad. He died and
Left him a penguin?
left him a penguin. Popper's penguins, Popper penguin, Popper's penguins or something
Yeah,
like that.
something like that.
Yeah. That
I've
was
never-
a great show,
Never
man.
seen that one.
Never? That's a good show.
That was Jim Carrey?
Oh yeah. That was one of my favorites of his. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan.
I like Liar Liar. I like
Liar Liar was great.
I like
But he's
Bruce
over the
Almighty.
top in that too. Yeah,
He
but
is to an extent, but not as bad as his other shows. man.
it's not bad. It's just that's classic comedy.
What's that?
How he does it over the top. That's classic, like 30s
No.
slapstick.
Slapstick is different though. There's a like the
Way overreacting
Stooges.
to things.
The Stooges are great. That's slapstick. They're hurting each other, and
Yeah,
you
so I
know,
don't like them. Kim liked the Stooges, man. She thought they-
she must have. She married one.
You know what?
So yeah, I
Kinda
just wasn't a
used the
fan.
facility at night when I was, younger, a lot younger.
Okay.
And I always liked what's that song by Black Sabbath? Iron Man. I am Iron Man thing, In the beginning, you listen to it in the dark when it's it's just pitch dark out and you got no lights on in there. Scares the right out of you, man.
And that's why you did it.
Huh?
That's why you did it.
No, actually, I wanted to hear the song, so I put the headphones on. Got headphones. You ain't no,
And you hear
outside
that
noise.
brrrr.
Yeah, and then the voice, and then that's your Joe Cocker thing. See, just saying,
So you scared yourself.
I did. I can't, I don't want to listen to that song in the dark with headphones.
By myself.
Myself. Hug
So-
somebody.
So we were watching. Do you remember a long time ago the Blair Witch Project?
Yes.
So when it first came out, we were watching it at home. We didn't go to the show to see it. We watched it on HBO or whatever it was. And we had all the lights. It was like 1 a.m. We had all the lights off and we had the front door open
Oh my.
because it was summer. So we were
Well,
letting,
let's hope so.
yeah. So we had the cool air coming in, and we're watching it. And I can't even remember. It's so long ago, but something happened on the screen. And at the same time, there were people walking by our house, and they were drunk, of course, at 1 a.m. And they go, "Wah!" Everyone in the house jumped, man. We're like, "Wah! They're coming to get me."